Hi, I'm Kevin Blondin, and you are watching MediaPlex Live at 1. Chelsea Gerard joins us with some tips to get us through the holidays.
Hello, this is Chelsea Gerard, and for today's Health Minute, we're going to talk about how to de-stress. Is the holiday season sending you into a panicking frenzy? No need to worry, because I've got your 3 tips to help you deal with stress over the winter seasons. Tip number 1, make a to-do list. Lists can help you keep track and manage everything you need to do. This also gives you the authority to prioritize your projects and determine the steps needed in order to make them happen. Tip number 2, breathe. With so much to do on your to-do list, it can be easy to lose your mind and take on more than you can carry. Remember to breathe and give yourself some time to recuperate. Breathing not only sends oxygen to the brain, but also calms you down when in a panic. And lastly, tip number 3, don't stress over things you can't control. The weather, last week's bad grade, or a fight between 2 friends. There are so many things we tend to stress over, and we cannot change or have no say or part in doing so. Remember to put yourself first and leave your worries in the back of your mind until they come into play. I'm Chelsea Gerard, and this has been your Health Minute.
The Salvation Army has a message for those who are looking to help.
We're trying to raise $315,000, and we're still trying to achieve the last portion of that, which is $143,000. We need 51 volunteers a day, but for the last 8 days of the campaign, we still have 78 spots available. The last day that we're collecting donations this year is December the 23rd, simply because it falls on the weekend, and we want to give our volunteers the 24th off to spend with their family.
Turning to weather, today it will be mainly cloudy with a high of 2. Friday will be cloudy with some rain showers and a high of 3. Saturday, expect some scattered flurries with a high of 1. To celebrate Christmas here at the MediaPlex, we bring you this performance.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there.
The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads.
And Mama in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled down for a long winter's nap.
When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter.
Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash.
The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below.
When what to my wandering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh with 8 tiny reindeer.
With a little old driver, so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick.
More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen.
To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away all.
As the dry leaves before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, they mount to the sky.
So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too.
And then in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof.
As I drew in my hand and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound.
He was dressed in all fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot.
A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler opening his pack.
His eyes how they twinkled, his dimples how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry.
His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow.
And the stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and his smoke encircled his head like a wreath.
He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly.
He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself.
A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread.
He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and then filled all the stockings and turned with a jerk.
And laying a finger aside his nose and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose.
He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Thanks for tuning in. I'm Kevin Blondin, and you've been watching MediaPlex Live at 1.